What's up, everybody? Getting in here a little bit late. Had to reboot the computer. I had no sound, but we are here for the third Super Late Model Touring Series tour. As we get ready to go racing here tonight, we're going to go to heat race number one. Let's go to tonight's starting grid. Tonight's quick time is going to be Chris McGuire. He's going to start on the pole of heat race number one. Maddie Watkins in second. Chance Carr in third. Josh Anders is going to be starting in that fourth position. Luke Phillip in fifth. John in sixth. That's weird. All right, so we got Jesse in position. Robert eighth. Ken Brown ninth. Kevin in 10th. Chris in that 11th position, and Matt Hinkle in that 12th and final spot here in heat race number one. I am getting a few frames as things seem to be catching up here as I had to do a reboot. Should have one more lap of pacing here tonight. What's up, everybody, as you guys are coming into the chat? How you guys doing? 10 laps here for heat race number one. Will Chris McGuire take that first heat race here tonight? Ken Brown did not grid in that number 12, so 11 cars starting this first heat race. Seven of them, I believe, going to the double check. 5 of them are going to the feature. Going to have at least one Consi, but maybe 2. 4 people from the C main will transfer to the B main, and then 4 people from the B main will transfer to the feature as we get ready to go racing. Green flag is out as he gets on the gas. He heads down into turn number 1 and 2. Side by side for second, guys. We had a great race here in the SOF race yesterday. Will we get another good one as Chance Carr and Maddie walking side by side? It looks like Chance is going to have to fall back to that third position. Single file for the first couple guys. We jump back to Luke quickly on the bubble from that final transfer spot. But he's got pressure coming from behind as they come out of turn number 4. He's trying to put pressure on Anders just in front of him in that number 18 to try and give himself a little bit of cushion. But just behind him, we got John in that number 18. He's going to dive down low. They're going to be 3 wide for 4 coming out of turn number 4. We get back to 2 by 2 for that fourth position as John falls back. These guys on the edge of elimination. John is out. He's trying to make his way in as they battle side by side with Luke and Josh for that fourth position out of turn number 4. We are 4 laps complete in heat race number 1. Oh no! Anders is going to slide up the track. He's going to lose a transfer spot. John slips in that number 18. No, he's going for 4th down on the bottom out of turn number 4. Oh, there's more contact. John falling like a rock back in the field. Big wreck into turn number 1. Yellow flag is out. Big wreck there. Trying to figure out who it was. Looks like Hinkle. Oh, got up into Hinkle. Or Hinkle up into Anders. Anders having a rough one there. Hinkle does a rollover and he ends up back on all 4 and keeps it going. So caution flag here in heat race number 1 as we are halfway through this one. So far, so good. As Chris continues to lead the field, he is probably not the one that wanted to see this caution flag as he was starting to pull away from the field, getting himself a little bit of cushion. None of those guys up in the top 3 wanted to see this one. They knew they were locked in. Now it's a whole different game. Track will be a little bit different after this restart. So we'll see how this one's going to end up. Pace light still on the truck. We're going to get at least one more lap of pace in here as they come out of turn number 4. How's everybody's evening going as we get into dinner time on the East Coast anyway? All right. They went side by side. It is single file restarts. Everybody gets that figured out as they come down the back straightaway. Chris is going to lead him to the green flag. In that zero machine, can he take the win here in heat race number 1? Pace truck's going to pull off on turn number 4. When will Chris fire him off? Green flag is out as Chris gets on the gas out of turn number 4. Single file. We're going to jump back here. Lock that 5th and final transfer spot. John currently in it. He's up underneath Luke for that 4th position. He's trying to get himself a little cushion as Chris and so in that number 9 machine is trying to close the gap as they come out of turn number 4. Chris McGuire leading the way as here comes Chris Ansel trying to get that last transfer spot. Side by side with John. John's going to have the advantage on the high side. Right, I get that. Out of turn number 4. John has that transfer spot. Chris wants it. Tries to dig the bottom. Can't do anything with it. Looks like Josh Anders has regrouped a little bit as he's trying to close in. But he's got company up underneath his cabin. Just gives him the door. White flag is out. It's going to be Chris McGuire out in front as they slide down into turn number 3 and 4. Maddie and Chance battling for second out of turn number 4. Chris McGuire takes the win. Maddie, Chance, John, and Luke going to the feature. Everybody else to the consi. I'll tell you what, Anders had a rough race there as he got completely doored. He got hammered. But that's going to be the end of heat race number 1. We're going to switch over to 2 here as everybody's pulling into the pits. Here we go. Heat race number 2. Let's go ahead and pull up the starting grid. Josh Fuller is going to be starting on that pole position. BJ Duvall in second. Gavin Martin in third. Scott's going to be Scott Bidinger starting in fourth. Richard Caro in fifth. Nick Neben starting in that 6th position. Mason Coffey in 7th. Rylan Gray starting in 8th. Logan in 9th. Sean Judson in 10th. And Alex is going to round out the field in that 11th position. So Josh Fuller is going to be leading the field down to the green flag here tonight. Who's going to take the win here in heat race number 2? Definitely a wide range of talent in this one. We start at the top of the field with a 6480, and the lowest I rating in here is going to be a 2813. That's going to be the 27 car of Sean Judson. And we had a few lower I ratings in that first race because the 31 car was in there. All right, we're going to go green flag this time by Josh leading the field. Can we go green flag the whole way, or are we going to get another caution in this one? Now, with this series, they do reset the track after the consies. They give them a 1-minute warm-up to try and burn in the track, which is next to nothing. And then we go to the 75-lap feature. So I believe we're going to have 3 heat races, 2 consies here tonight. Then the 75-lap features. The green flag is on down on the gas. He's going to slide into place side by side for that 3rd position. It looks like Gavin's going to take 3rd. Here comes Scott, though, battling on the bottom side. Can't get the position with Mason Coffey in that 5th and final transfer spot. Out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Mason's going to take the 4th spot. Scott now battling to stay in as he's got Rylan Gray down low as they head into turn number 4. He tries to pitch Rylan low. Rylan doesn't have it. Oh, we got the 21 of Gavin Martin sliding up the track. He's going to slide out of the transfer spot. They're actually 3 wide. 3 wide for the transfer spot out of turn number 2. Scott in that transfer spot in that number 69 machine as they come out of turn number 4. He's got a ton of pressure behind him. Ryland trying to work that third place car as Josh Fuller pulls away from the field. Oh, we got contact. Scott gets sideways. We're going to try and go 3 wide again. We can't quite do it. Here comes the 99 of Logan to the bottom. He's going to slide into that final transfer spot. But Scott's going to fight back on the outside. He had it on the line. And that number 69 is they're still side by side for that 5th spot. Scott up high. Logan down low as they slide down into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, Scott's going to have the advantage coming across the line. Single file as the 21 dives up underneath Logan, trying to get up to that 6th position. Scott set his sights on Brylan Gray. Can he get around that 4th place machine? Get himself a little bit of cushion as we come across the line for 4 laps to go. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Scott loses ground on 4th, and the 21 and 99 gain on him. Currently, Scott in that blue and white number 69 on the bubble as they come out of turn number 4. Heading down into turn number 1 and 2. He's going to slide a little high. That's going to open the door for Gavin. Gavin's not able to take advantage of it. They're going to stay in line. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Gavin digging low for that transfer spot out of turn 4. Can't do anything with it. He's got 2 laps to figure it out as they slide into turn number 1 and 2. Gavin's going to slide into that final transfer spot as they come down the back straightaway. Scott gets into the back of them. Through turn number 3 and 4. Gavin in that final transfer spot. 1 lap to go. He's gapping them behind him. He's closing in on Ryland Gray. Looking like he's going to make this one as they battle side by side behind him. Josh Fuller out of turn number 4. He's going to take the win in heat race number 2. DJ second. Mason, Ryland, and Gavin go into the feature. Gavin set up that pass perfectly. What a well executed move to get himself into a transfer spot as we get ready for heat race number 3. Starting on the pole, we got Dustin Lander. Then we have the one and only Tyler D. Hudson starting on the outside. Matt Logan starting in 3rd. Corey Sibley starting in 4th. Eric starting in that 5th position. Colton Zimmer in 6th. Terry Woody in 7th. Then we got Miles Morris in the 8th position. Kenneth Bess in 9th. Preston Morris in 10th. And Stephen Levin rounding out the field in that 11th position. Alright guys, that was a wild heat race. No caution flags in that one. Are we going to get some more of the same here? We got Tyler Hudson up in here starting on the outside pole. So 6 quickest here in qualifying here today. Penniless, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, brother. Been a minute. As we're going to get 1 to go this time by 1 to go. All right, when will Dustin lead him off? I mean, how do you start this? Are you afraid of starting too soon? You got an iRacing executive on the outside of you? Or do you just go when you normally go? I guess we're going to find out what Dusty does as they come down the back straightaway, getting ready for this green flag. Guys, let me know in the chat. What would you do if you had Tyler Hudson or Nim Cross or somebody important at iRacing starting on the outside of you? What would you do? Green flag is out. We know what Dusty would do. He's going to send it as they head down into turn number 1 and 2. Tyler Hudson trying to stick on the outside. He's battling side by side with Matthew Logan for second. They're going to get single files ahead into turn number 3 and 4. Tyler almost into the back of Dusty as they come out of turn number 4. Dusty in first. Tyler second. Matthew third. Corey and Colton rounding out the transfer spots. Colton in that number 9 machine currently getting pressure as the 16 gets into him for the transfer spot. Somehow he saves it, but the 16 is going to get turned around. No. Yes. No. I don't know. Who the hell knows? He's all over the place. Somehow he came out of that without wrecking. Dusty out in front. He's one of those top people. I know he does a lot of the stuff for the Coke series. So Hudson getting pressure for that third position. He's got the 41 up underneath them as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Matthew down low out of turn number 4. He's a senior competition manager is his exact title. Hudson with the crossover up underneath Matthew as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Battle up here is good place kind of by himself. So we want the battle for second. Hudson fighting back on the inside through turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn 2, still side by side with Matthew. Matthew with the advantage up on the high side as they head through turn number 3 and 4. LaFon, by the way, thank you for the play. Hudson's got to fall back into third. No, he's going to fight back on the inside. Side by side out of turn number 2. Matthew Logan with the advantage up high. Tyler D. Hudson down low, gets a little loose. He's going to lose ground. He's going to have to settle for third. 2 laps to go. Dusty out in front, dusting the field in that number 5 machine as he comes out of turn number 4 for the white flag. 1 lap to go for Dusty. Matthew Logan in second, Tyler D. Hudson, Corey, and Steven in that final transfer spot. Steven getting some pressure from the number 35 as they come to turn number 4. It's going to be Dusty, Matthew, Tyler, Corey, and Steven transferred to the feature. All right, we got some Conti. Oh, tempers. You can't be doing that. That could be an instant DQ here. The 35 was not happy with the way he was driven as we get ready for tonight's Conti. First Conti, this is going to be the C main, 4 transfer to the B main, and then 9 from the C main, or from the B main. So, starting on the pole, if I can get this right, Colton Zimmer starting in first, Matt Hinkle starting in second, Alex in third, Miles Morris in fourth, Jesse starting in fifth, Sean Judson sixth, Kenneth in seventh. Josh Anders in that 8th position. Nick Neben's going to be starting in 9th. Preston in 10th. Ken Brown's going to round out the field in that 11th position. Alex did not grid up. So, we got 10 cars, air, and heat, and C main. 4 transfer to the B main for an opportunity to make the feature. Well, Hudson didn't disconnect anybody, so he must have not seen it or didn't care. I don't know. All right, we're going to come out of turn number 4 for 1 to go before the green flag. 1 lap to go of pacing. We watched Matt Hinkle dish out a right hip to, who was it? Josh Anders. Josh Anders has got some fighting to do. Nice. What car did you get, CJ? Josh Anders in that number 18 machine. He's got a lot of work to do here tonight to get up into just the B main. He was running for a transfer spot. Definitely had some bad luck. Can he fight his way through the alphabet soup and get up to the feature? We're going to find out here in just a minute as the pace car's off. Green flag is up as Colton gets on the gas. Matt Hinkle in that number 1 machine. He's going to fight for second as they almost make contact. Jesse up underneath as Hinkle came down into him. Down into turn number 3 and 4. The 16 of Miles Morris gets into the back of him as they try to get things figured out. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Jesse up to that second spot trying to close in on Colton Zimmer in that 09 machine. Down through turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Jesse looking low. We got Brecken at the back. No caution flag. No caution flag as Anders was on his roof. Sean Judson still on the track. Still no caution flag. Sean did tow, but the yellow flag comes out. I don't know a lot about the AMD graphics cards, so. All right, so Sean and Josh Anders both end up towing. Let's go take a look and see what happened to them. Anders just trying to stay out of trouble back here. Oh, he probably should have backed out of that, but unfortunate for him, he had a bad night. He's ready to go home. All right, so we got Colton Zimmer in that number 09 machine out in front as these guys are pacing for the first caution flag of the Conti. 12 laps here tonight in the C main. We're going to keep an eye on that final transfer spot. Currently on the bubble is going to be Kenneth in this number 1 machine. Can he stay there? Mr. Smooth, apparently, in that number 1. He wants to pass the other one. The full tilt number 1. All right. I heard they had some issues though with the AMD graphics card. I think they might have figured it out, but they were having issues with it. All right, we're getting ready to go green flag racing here once again. As they're side by side. Whoa, that was weird. Okay. Side by side up there at the front of the field getting ready for the green flag. When will Colton fire him off? Ken, Jesse, what's up, Josh? How are you? Been a minute. You've been busy lately, I take it. Green flag is out as Colton gets on the gas out of turn number 4. We're going to head into turn number 1 and 2. Matt Hinkle, takes the second spot. Jesse into the back of him. Side by side for third as Kenneth gets to the high side of Jesse. Jesse down low, side by side out of turn number 4. Back behind them. This is for the final transfer spot. 4 spots go to the B main. Side by side for the third position. They're side by side for fifth behind him. 2 drivers looking to pounce on an opportunity as they come out of turn number 4. Still side by side for third as Jesse fights back on the inside into turn number 1 and 2. Nick Neben trying to fight his way in as the caution flag is out once again. Looks like Ken Brown has an issue. Let's take a look at what happens here. Let's see. Oh, the 34 gets into the wall and absolutely demolishes Ken Brown. Ken Brown facing the wrong way. Caution flag ends up coming out as we are working caution flag number 2 here tonight. Sorry, I had to yell at the kids. It has been. Yeah, I get that. Got real life racing. Real life racing always makes it a little bit different. So Colton Zimmer looking to take this C main, but the battle from second on back has been absolutely crazy. Hinkle's going to be starting on the outside. It's been difficult for the person starting on the inside. Kenneth Best in that number 1 machine. He's looked fast. He might be able to take advantage of this opportunity here under this second caution. Jesse's been up and down in that 127, struggling a little bit, and Nick Neben has been coming up through the field in that number 23. They're going to stack them up side by side. We're going to get ready for some green flag racing. As we are we'll be 6 laps complete when we cross the start finish line. Colton's been perfect on these starts. What will happen behind him? We're about to find out. Neben in a good spot. He's on that. He's in that fifth position, but in position on the inside. He's going to slide his way up into fourth. Down into 1 and 2. They're going to try and take it 3 wide per second. Not quite. Out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Matt Hinkle with a great start, able to protect that second spot. Here comes Neben looking for third out of turn number 4. Now the 16 of Miles Morris. We've seen him get into a few people. Will he get into Neben? Almost slides up into him. Able to keep it out of him as they come down the back straightaway, heading into turn number 3. There's the battle for that final transfer spot as Hinkle takes the lead up front. Crosses up in front of Colton. Hinkle out front, gets a little sideways. Here comes Colton back to the inside. Down the back straightaway, heading into turn number 3. Here comes Colton. He's not able to slide up, so Hinkle with the run on the outside. Door to door. Down into 1 and 2 for the lead as Colton's able to slide up in front of Hinkle. Hinkle back down low with the crossover. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Side by side out of turn number 4. Zimmer should get the run on the outside. He's ahead into 1 and 2. Hinkle not able to cross over. He's got to keep it low out of 2. It's a drag race down the back straightaway for the lead. Fourth place looks pretty comfortable. Nick Neben on to the next event if he can keep it there. But 1 lap to go. Can these leaders keep it straight? They're all both in. They need to be careful as they drag race down the back straightaway. Colton with the advantage. Hinkle's going to send it in down low. Side by side out of turn number 4. It's going to be Colton. Oh my God, Kenneth got him at the line. Kenneth got second at the line over Hinkle. Hinkle back to third, Neben in fourth. They're transferring onto the feature. What a race for that top position. Coming to the end of that one as we get ready for the B main. 9 cars transferring. It looks like there's going to be all 12 in this one. As we go ahead and pull up tonight's starting grid. Starting on the pole, we got Kevin Cunningham. Second place is going to be Scott Bidinger. Third, we got Eric. Fourth, we got Chris Ansell. Logan starting in that 5th position. Terry Woody in 6th. Robert in 7th. Richard's going to start at 8th. Colton Zimmer in 9th. Matt Hinkle in 10th. Kenneth in that 11th position, and Nick Neben in 12th. So 3 cars going home here in the B main as we wait for them to grid up. Colton Zimmer did not make the grid. No, our C main winner did not make the grid. He must have thought he was automatically going. Oh, tough break for him. Did he? He's not even on pit road. Yep. Colton did not even grid. All right. So if Colton does not go into the pits, he's decided to go home. That means 2 cars in here are going going home, and the rest of the cars going to the feature. So these guys are going to be able to race pretty hard with a little bit of cushion, knowing that 9 cars out of the 11 on the track, I don't know if Colton will grid up or not, will be making it to the feature here tonight. So will we see a heck of a race and a preview of maybe some of what we'll see in tonight's feature? We're about to find out as they come down the back straightaway. With the pace lights out, we're going green flag out of turn number 4. 14 laps here in the B main. Green flag is out as Kevin gives a nice jump. Scott slides in behind him. Here comes the 35 down on the inside. That is Eric down on the bottom. Chris Ansell's going to fight up high. These two had a little bit of contact after the race, after their heat race. Are they going to be friendly here in the B main? Side by side for 4. Oh, we got contact. 3 wide for third. Out of turn number 2. The 35 gets sandwiched. Eric gets sandwiched in that mess. He's going to lose a ton of ground. Eric back to that 5th position. Here comes Chris looking low. He's looking for second as the 69 of Scott gets into the outside wall. Down into turn number 3. On a turn 3, yellow flag is out as it looks like Hinkle's caught up in this one. Colton Zimmer did not grit up. I don't know what he was thinking. All right, let's see what happened to Hinkle. Oh, they got contact up in front of him. Oh, just unfortunate. Oh, Neben caught up in that one. Turned the wrong way. That is unfortunate. Hopefully those cars aren't too beat up and they can still try and race their way in. So, caution flag number 1 here in the Consi. As the battle up front was starting to heat up. Obviously, we missed some stuff in the middle. Got at least one more lap of pacing after this one. As we get ready for the green flag. How's everybody's evening going? All right, guys, we should get one to go this time by. As Cunningham leads the field, they're going to stack them. Well, is it 2x2? I thought it was single file. Oh, no, because it's outside of, there's more than 10 laps left. So, it isn't a single file restart. They're going to stack them up 2x2. Kevin on the inside, Scott up high. We're getting ready for some green flag racing. Pace truck's going to pull off turn number 4. Green flag is out as Kenneth comes to nose with Scott. His car pushed straight. When he got on the gas, he cut up to the top side. Here comes Chris down low in that number 9. Side by side for the lead as they head down into turn number 3 and 4. Chris looking for the lead. Out of turn 4, can't quite get it. Scott to the outside of the number 9 of Chris. Chris going to slide up underneath the 1. He's going to park it on the nose of Scott. Scott backs out of it. Here comes the 35. Oh, Scott a little late into, or a little early into turn number 3. Gets some contact from Logan as Eric works the bottom side in that number 35. Scott's pushed back to that 5th position as Eric tries to move forward. Down through turn number 3 and 4. Side by side for that 5th position as they come out of turn number 4. He's going to slide back into the line. Sorry, that was for the 4th position. Looking back a little bit further. These guys trying to shuffle their way up early. On the bubble, it's going to be Matt Hinkle in that number 1 machine. Even sitting back in 11. He needs to make up some ground. 9 cars transferring. Eric putting the pressure on the number 69 of Scott Bittinger as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Here comes Bittinger down up underneath Logan out of turn number 4. Through turn number 1 and 2. Scott down low. Logan up high as they come out of turn number 2. Drag race down the back straightaway. Scott trying to work that bottom side. Here comes the 35 of Eric to the high side as it comes down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Eric looking to take advantage of Scott trying to make a pass as their drag race down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Almost contact. Now there's contact. 3 wide out of turn number 4. The battle for second is on as Logan up underneath Chris. Chris getting shuffled to the top, but he's going to get a big run on the outside. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Logan's going to take that second spot. Oh, we got contact out of 4. The 69 of Scott gets turned around. Yellow flag is out. Big wreck at the back of the field. Big wreck on the back at the back of the field. Let's go take another look at that one. We're going to look for the blimp as the 9 of Chris comes down into Scott. The 35 of Eric into him. He gets turned around. Big pile up down the front straightaway. We got cars flipping through there. Hinkle and Neben both caught up in that one too. They've been caught up in just about everything here tonight. Let's go take a look. Who went flipping? Was that Hinkle that went flipping? Let's go jump on the roll bar, Hinkle. Roll bar cam. Let's go take a look at his ride here. Come down the front straightaway. Oh, turned into the wall. He tries to check up for the wreck. What a ride. Definitely got some damage on that number 1 machine. Is he going to be okay? He's currently on the bubble. That final transfer spot, 9th position. He's got Neben behind him and Rick Caro 1 spot behind him. A lot of damage on these cars at the back of the pack. It makes you wonder how bad their wheels are. Are they going to be able to compete? They all want to make the feature. 75 laps here tonight, and they're going to get a 2-lap shootout. 1 lap to go to green. Going to be single file this time. Single file this time by Cunningham out in front. Logan in the 99 in second. Chris in third. Eric in fourth. Remember, these two had an issue in their heat race. Are they going to continue that here in the B main? We're going to find out. With 2 laps to go, could Eric potentially turn that number 9 of Chris around to knock him out of a transfer spot? Green flag is out as the pace truck's in. Kevin with a massive jump. Here comes Chris looking low, up underneath the 99. Out of turn number 2, the 99 of Logan with the run on the outside. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. White flag in the air for Kevin and crew. Down to turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Eric looking low. Can't do anything with it. We're going to go back. Neben in that final transfer spot. In the number 23 as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Checkered flag in the air. It's going to be Kevin, Logan, Chris, Eric, Terry Woody, Robert Devers, Kenneth Vest, Scott, and Nick Neben making it to the feature. Nick made it on the bubble. He had a rough one tonight. All right, we got a track reset. 1 minute warm up. What a race so far here tonight. Definitely a little chaotic, and we're going to see how tonight's feature is going to go. 75 laps here for 24 cars, 26 cars. Hold on, how many we got in the feature? 24 cars in the feature. What a wild one here tonight. As we got about 15 seconds left in the warm-up before we go to tonight's main event. Tyler Hudson in the top quick time. That's Dusty. Quick time. They are wrecking. They are wrecking out here. In practice, you've got to remember, those X's do count. All right, that's going to be the end of the warm-up. All right, so let's go to tonight's starting grid. Starting on the pole, we got Chris McGuire in the 0 machine. In second, Josh Fuller. Then we got Dustin Landner in that 3rd position. Matty Watkins in 4th. BJ Duval in that 5th position. Matthew Logan in 6th. Chance Carr is going to start in that 7th spot. Mason Coffey in 8th. Tyler D. Hudson in that 9th position. John in 10th. Ryan Gray in 11th. Corey Sibley in 12th. Luke Phillips in 13th. Gavin starting in 14th. Stephen 15th. Kevin in 16th. Logan in that 17th position. Chris in 18th. Eric in 19th. Terry Woody in that 20th spot. Robert Devers in 21st. Kenneth Vest in 22nd. Scott Bittinger in 23rd. And Nick Neben rounding out the field in that 24th position. 75 laps. How's it going to go here tonight, guys? Do you think it's going to be a breakfast? Or can these guys keep it together? Going to get one to go to green this time by. The pace truck goes by. This track is racy. I love it when it gets slick, and we're going to see it do it here in the 75 laps. That's a long race for these late models. It'll be interesting to see how these guys are able to handle it as the track changes. There's definitely a wide range, like I said earlier, of talent in this one. Let's see. I think Robert's going to be the lowest I rating. So we go from a 2790 all the way up to Chris McGuire with an 8555 I rating. Pace truck's in, and we're going to get ready to go green flag. Green flag is out as Chris gets on the gas. He's going to be able to stay up in front of Josh. Josh is going to try and fight back on the outside. He's got Matty and Dusty right behind him trying to battle it out for that third position as they come down into turn number 3. Josh able to secure that second spot, but Matty and Dusty side by side for third. Down low is Dusty in that number 5 machine. He's going to lose some ground as Matty takes the third spot. Here comes BJ Duvall. They make contact. BJ up the track. Mason Coffey able to take advantage of it with Matthew Logan. They're going to slide up into that 5th and 6th position. BJ Duvall back in that 7th spot. He's got a battle with Chance Carr. Chance Carr, oh, they make contact. Out of turn number 4. Yellow flag is out. Gavin Martin caught up in caution flag number 1. Let's take a look at what happened here. Ooh, he got punted. He got punted. Unfortunate for Gavin Martin as he gets punted by Stephen Levin in that number 19 machine. Oh, these guys got to stop, wait for the pace car to come around. As we work caution flag number 1 here tonight. Just a few laps into it. So it's starting to get a little toxic out there. Well, starting to get a little heated. Gavin is not happy right now. As Chris McGuire has the lead. Are we going to get a ton of cautions in this one, or can they keep it green? We're going to find out here as we're going to get ready to take the green flag. Next time by. All right, so we are 1 to go to green. 1 to go to green. I'll tell you what, I wish this race wasn't so early for the first one, because there are some drivers out there that could definitely make this 75 lapper interesting. I might have to check out tomorrow night's one just to see how it goes. But that 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time definitely makes it difficult for a lot of people to make it. Pace car's in. Green flag is out as Chris gets on the gas as we restart the field, starting lap number 4. Josh trying to slide back into that second spot. They're going to go single file pretty quick for the top 4. Meanwhile, back for that 5th position, Matthew Logan and Mason Coffey side by side as they are wrecking. Pile up into turn number 4. Somehow, still no caution. Oh, we got one on the roof. That caution flag is definitely out now. Let's see if we can find out exactly what happened here. There was a massive checkup. Massive checkup. Most of the field caught up in this. Oh, that started up further. And they just continue to wreck as they go. What a slow roll from that number 9 of Chris, and so nobody flips him back over. He's got it though. He's going to be currently sitting in that last position. So, caution flag number 2. These guys have to remember, the more cautions they get, the slicker the track's going to be, the harder it's going to be to drive. We're going to see what they are able to do if they can keep it green. Should be a good racy track. So Chris McGuire is going to lead them to the green flag once again. Let's see if we get one to go this time by. One to go this time by. Can Josh continue to protect that second spot? Josh has to be the most vulnerable person on these restarts starting in second. It is so hard at a lot of these tracks to start in that second position on dirt. Ox, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the like. Out of turn number 4, pace truck's pulling in. Green flag is out as Chris gets on the gas out of turn number 4. Side by side for second. Like I said, Josh is sitting duck. Can Matty make the move on the bottom side? He's going to slide by as they're 3 wide with Hudson down on the bottom, back in the pack. Down into turn number 3 and 4. We got contact. Up high, Hudson down low. Hudson up to that 8th position. He gets a little bit of a checkup. Rylan Gray's going to fight back on the outside. Side by side back here for that 7th spot. Hudson underneath Rylan. He's got to drop back in line. Up a little bit further. We got Chance Carr trying to work. As Dusty up underneath Matty Watkins. He wants that 3rd position as they head down into turn number 3. Side by side out of turn number 4. Get the 3rd position to Matty. Here comes the coffee. He's trying to take advantage of Matty being up high. Down through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Coffee's got to get in line. Chance Carr looking low. Chance Carr going for 5th position down low out of turn number 4. He's not able to do anything. He's going to be able to squeeze up in front of Rylan Gray. Rylan definitely giving him a little bit of courtesy as he backs off the back over of that number 2 machine. Down through turn number 3 and 4. Single file most of the way through the field. A little bit crazy further back. We're going to keep an eye on this battle. Down the back straightaway. Carr looking low. Can't make the move on Coffee. We got craziness down in the back. Let's go see what they're doing. Well, pretty quiet as Neiman's made his way up 4 spots. Garrett. Oh, we got contact right there. Caution flag is out. Let's see what happens to the number 21 as they come through turn number 3 and 4. Working caution flag. He gets punted as he got way too sideways out of turn number 4. I mean, whoever was in that one car had plenty of opportunity. What is Gavin doing? Is he going to go give some payback? Is he going to do something? Does he have a set? These guys have to remember. I don't know. They're arguing about whose fault it was. I think the one should have checked up more, but it's hard to hit the brakes. The 21 was definitely quite sideways in the track. Got the 19 coming on pit road. It is getting toxic out there. Getting toxic. Chris McGuire out in front, though. He's loving life. Although, I think he's chat banned, so he isn't able to join the conversation. Chris Fuller in second. Dusty 4th. Matty Watkins in 5th. Or, sorry, Matty Watkins in 4th. Everything was off a spot. Coffee is in 4th. Or fifth. Sorry, we're going to go side by side. We're going green flag next time by. Who's going to take the win here tonight? Chris McGuire looking poised to take the win. He just wants some green flag laps. 3 cautions already inside of 12 laps. Pace car's going to pull off. We're going to go green flag this time by. Green flag is out as Chris gets on the gas. Josh Fuller second. Dusty trying to work that second position, currently in third. Out of turn number 2. Matty was thinking outside. Dusty slides up. Matty goes low as they head down into turn number 3, side by side for third. As they slide through turn number 3 and 4, Matty not able to do anything with it. He's got to fall back into that 4th position. Oh, we got contact further back as the caution flag is out once again. What happened back here? Oh, just a domino effect. Everybody. The 18 goes flying. He ends up way back as the caution flag is out once again. Alright, so it is getting salty out there as we are working caution flag number 4 here tonight. 75 laps to do here tonight. This is probably one of the better tracks to drive. I don't understand why they're struggling so much. Give each other space, guys. Give each other space. You gotta learn to look ahead. Most people can't see past the air cleaner there, but you know, that's just the way it is on iRacing sometimes. Nick Neben down getting some repairs done. He's had a rough night tonight. Somehow making the feature. As we should be getting 1 to go this time by. One to go as they get lined back up to try a restart again. Chris McGuire and Josh Fuller in complete control of this one here tonight. Can they stay on point? They got heat from Dusty and Matty Watkins just behind him as Coffey's in the mix in 5th. Rylan Gray has moved his way up through the field, currently up 5 spots into the 6th position. Don't count out Chance Carr. That guy can wheel a late model as he is currently sitting in that 7th position. Green flag is out as they come out of turn 4. Big checkup on the start. McGuire out front. Josh second. Matty and Dusty side by side for third. Look at here comes Tyler D. Hudson on the high side. He's looking to make some ground up as they come through 3 and 4. The caution flag is out once again. Not really sure what happened there. We're going to take a look. There's a massive stack up on the start. I don't even know what to say at this point. Cunningham just drives into the back of the 29 of Robert Devers. These guys have to learn to be patient. Wish I had commercials at this point. Running out of things to talk about. So 14 laps complete here tonight as we will be completing lap number 15 when we take the green flag. Chris McGuire out in front. Josh Fuller in second. Matty and Dusty been battling it out hard for that 3rd position. think it's swapped positions here. All right, looks like we're gonna go green flag this time by. As they line it up side by side, McGuire on the inside. Can they keep it green? Probably not. But we're gonna find out. Some of these guys have, I mean, they do give you more X's, but green flag is out. It's coming in. Josh has to deal with Maddie on the inside. Side by side for a second. Maddie loses ground. Here comes Dusty up high as they head down the back straightaway. Back to racing side by side for that third position. As they come out of four, Dusty's going to shoot up the track. He hits the wall. He's going to lose a ton of spots. He gets hit again. He's continuing to fall backwards. Dusty in that number 5 machine falls all the way back to 10th. He's stuck behind all these cars. Trying to make his way back up through it. He's got the car going in the right direction. He's on the outside of Chan's car. Now Matthew Logan. Here comes Dusty back up to the field as they hit turn number 3. Don't look now. We got Tyler Hudson up to the 5th position, working Rylan Gray for 4th. Chris McGuire out in front. Josh Fuller 2nd. Maddie Watkins comfortably in 3rd. Rylan Gray in 4th. Tyler Hudson 5th. Mason Coffey, DJ Duvall, Dustin Lambert, Matthew Logan, and Chance Carr rounding out the top 10. Take a look a little bit further back as these guys continue to race hard at the back of the field. Pretty calm through the field as Josh is able to stay with. Oh! Hudson with the right rear into Rylan Gray. Rylan Gray up the track. Unfortunate there for Rylan as Tyler moves his way up to that 4th position. Tyler in 4th. He's got Mason Coffey trying to close in that number 32 machine. Back up front. Trying to gap the number 12 with John Fuller. 6/10 of a second between 1st and 2nd. Fuller 2 sideways in turn number 1 and 2. He's going to lose more ground. Maddie Watkins is losing ground to Tyler Hudson in that 3rd spot. Here comes Coffey looking for that 4th spot. He's going to look up underneath Hudson into turn number 1 and 2. Side by side, they make contact out of turn number 2, down into turn 3. Coffey trying to work the back of that number 01 as they head down into turn number 1 and 2. Coffey's going to try and cut down out of 2. Can't do anything with it as they head into turn number 3. Coffey on the gas out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway into 1 and 2, still single file. Can't do anything with it as they come down the back straightaway. Down into turn number 3 and 4. These guys start to start out. We got a battle behind. Dusty trying to make his way back up is working BJ Duvall. Down the back straightaway, heading towards turn number 3 and 4. They're getting too cocky on the chat and screwing me up a little bit out of turn number 4. Then Dusty make his way up through the field. He spins fast here tonight. As we see Coffey looking low to see if there's anything there. Looks like Tyler's looking back in on Maddie Watkins as Dusty gets a little bit into the back of the 32 of BJ Duvall. He's got a pair of 32s to pass as he goes down low. He's going to slide up in front of BJ. He makes contact with Coffey. They're all sliding crossover. Here comes Chance Carr up into the battle. The battle here for 5th on back is starting to intensify. Chance Carr up underneath Dusty through turn number 1 and 2. Dusty's going to get the run on the high side down the back straightaway. It's a drag race into turn number 3. Dusty up high, Carr down low. Carr gets a little tight, yellow flag comes out. That was the best green flag run we had tonight. Looks like they wreck at the back of the pack. Let's take a look and see if we can figure out what happened here. Oh, he got the wall on his own. in turn number 1 and 2. And oh, was that Josh? Was that Fuller getting caught up in that one? Wow. Second place, caught up in that accident with a left lap car. Let's take another look at that one. Fuller coming through turn number 1 and 2, nowhere to go. The lap car comes down into the track. Big hit for that number 12. That might knock him out of contention. That car's definitely got some damage. Let's go take another look at that one. He was already struggling to try and keep up with McGuire. This is not going to help his chances. The lap car up into the wall. He thinks he's going to stay there. Nowhere to go. Ooh. Oh, man, that is rough for Fuller. Fuller's got a ton of damage on that thing. Let's take a better look at that car. See if we can get a good view of it. Look at this rear spoiler. He's got a ton of damage on that thing. Todd, thank you for the like. See if we can see it off of. Can't see it off that side. Wrong side. See, the side of that thing is definitely damaged. No damage on the front as we get ready to go green flag racing here. We're going to watch this one from the blimp as Chris McGuire gets ready to set him off. Pace car's going in. McGuire on the gas. We're going to see how this damage may affect Fuller as they head down towards turn number 1 and 2. Hudson up to that 4th spot. He's trying to stay with these guys. We got contact further back. Yellow flag is not out. It's Tyler Hudson up to 3rd. He's got Matty working back up underneath him. Hudson up to 3rd. Matty back to 4th. It's Coffee in that 5th position. Here comes the 2. A chance car on the bottom side is Ryland Gray. And the 06 sticks his nose in there. Here comes the battle for 2nd. Hudson up to 2nd now. In that number 01. He's up 7 positions in the 2nd. Josh Fuller back to 3rd. That car is definitely not the same after that contact. Matty Watkins in that number 99 trying to work up underneath Fuller. Fuller going the wrong way in a hurry as they get side by side into turn number 1 and 2. Matty Watkins going to take the 3rd spot. Fuller falling back as they're 3 wide out of turn number 2. Down into 3 and 4. Coffee pushes his way up to 4th. He's going to slide up the track. Here comes Chance Carr. Contact. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Chance Carr working the bottom side by side. Out of turn number 2. Down into 3 and 4. Chance Carr up to 4th. Out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. They are beating and banging. Here comes Coffee back low. Can't do anything with it as they're 3 wide for 5th. 3 wide for 5th. Down the back straightaway. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Fuller going the wrong way in a hurry. He's dropped back to 8th. That car is hurt. Unfortunate for Fuller as the lap car came off the wall and came down into traffic, taking out the 2nd place car. Down through turn number 3 and 4. We got a battle up here for the 3rd position. Chance has made his way up underneath Matty as they come through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. It's a drag race. Into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4. Side by side for that 3rd position. Oh, Matty gets tight. Chance Carr's going to take that 3rd position. Oh, they make contact. Somehow, Matty keeps it straight, but they make contact as Coffee is up to the back bumper of Matty. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Tyler Hudson and Chris McGuire pulling away from the field as we watch the battle for 3rd on back. Chance Carr now ready to set sail as Matty's got to deal with this traffic behind him. Out of turn number 4 with that contact further back as Coffee got into Matthew Logan. He backed out of it. Ryland Gray up to the 6th position. Matty Watkins 4th. Matthew Logan 5th. Rylan Gray in 6th. Mason in that 7th. Josh Fuller, BJ. Then we got a battle back here for the 9th position as BJ and Dusty battle it out. Dusty hasn't seemed to be able to recover from getting knocked to the back of the pack earlier. Stuck back in that 10th position. Josh Fuller is stuck back here in 8th. Nothing he can do with all that damage on the 12 as the caution flag comes out here once again. Looks like Eric's caught up in this one. Let's take a look and see what happened to him. Oh! Oh, big hit. Big hit. I did not expect that. Let's take a look at this one for the bar chase. Big hit here. Oh, wow. That was weird. All right, so Eric ends up on his roof in the number 35 single car crash as he goes ahead and takes a tow. All right, guys, we are going to finish lap number 45 when we take the green flag. That'll give us 30 laps to go. Can these guys run this one out to 30 laps? Tyler Hudson has made his way up to the 2nd position. Does he have anything for McGuire? Last time by, McGuire was about a 10th quicker. Both their quick times are pretty close together. So we're going to find out if Hudson has anything for him. Should get one to go this time by. I don't know. That was weird, wasn't it, Chris? How you doing, buddy? Oh, not one to go. So we got at least one more lap of pace in here. I can't believe some of the stuff that people have said in this lobby. I mean, I could believe it. I just can't believe it with who's in here. Ooh, is there some tempers up here? What's going on here for about, what, 4th, 5th on back? 5th on back? Are there some tempers? Or are these guys just messing around? Either way, we're going to get one to go this time by. As I'll tell you what, that flagman stands about as straight as anything I've ever seen. Jump back up here on McGuire as we get ready for the green flag. They're going to get the green out of turn number 4. When will McGuire fire him off? He's got Hudson on the outside. Behind him, Chance Carr. Chance Carr, you got to worry about him. He's quick in these late models, and he's made his way up 4 spots up to the 3rd position. Currently, the biggest mover is going to be Scott in that number 69 machine. But the green flag is out as we come out of turn number 4. McGuire switching on the scene ahead into turn number 1 and 2. Chance Carr looking low. He gets loose. That's going to allow Matty Watkins to the outside. Tyler Hudson stays on that back bumper of Matt McGuire. They're going to almost make contact out of turn number 4. That's good. That's a good thing. Through turn number 1 and 2. Tyler tries to get back on the gas. He's a little late as Chris is able to pull him down the straightaway. He's got Chance Carr on the back bumper as Hudson moves up the track. Here comes Carr. Looking low. Can't do anything with it. Carr gets tight, but he gets a run and the caution flag is out again. What caused that one? At the back of the pack. Let's see what brings out this caution. Contact. Oh, maybe a little neck code involved there. As Kenneth gets turned around, I believe by Coffee. This Coffee, I think that was mostly neck code. I can't even blame that one necessarily on Coffee. So, yellow flag is out here once again on lap number 48. If you're one of these top 3, top 4, you do not want to continue to see these caution flags. The track is just getting slicker. It definitely comes with a little bit of risk, and some of these guys are going to be faster as the track gets slicker. So you do not want to give these guys opportunities to be close to you, because you may lose that position you got. Chris McGuire has to absolutely be hating this right now. All right, so caution flag. We're working. I don't even know what caution flag number we're working here. It's been a lot here tonight, guys. As it looks like we got one to go here. And we're going to get ready to go green flag racing. Well, I'm going to go ahead and stay on, let's stay on Matty Watkins here on the blimp as we get ready to go green flag racing. Yeah, it's a chance car. I think that'll be a good one there to catch the first few guys as we go green flag. Green flag is out as Riley Gray tried to anticipate that one. That might have cost him a spot as they head down into turn number 1 and 2. Top 3 guys single file quick as Matty looks low on Riley. Not able to do anything with it as they head down into turn number 3 and 4. Down out of turn number 4. Tyler trying to close the gap. Here comes Carr up underneath them as they head down into turn number 1 and 2. Battles for second as Chance Carr up underneath Hudson, down the back straightaway, into turn number 3 and 4. Good drive through the center of the corner for Tyler as Chance Carr gets loose. He's got to fall back in line as Matty is dealing with Riley Gray all over the back of that number 99. Down the back straightaway, heading into turn number 3 and 4. Ryland trying to close the gap. He's up 6 spots to that 5th position. Single file up here. Let's go take a look further back. It is definitely a little more chaotic back through the pack as they are side by side from about 10th on back. Into turn number 3. Here comes Logan down low up underneath Coffee as they come out of turn number 4. He can't do anything with it. They're going to go single file, so we're going to go back to the number 19 of Scott Leven. He's side by side with Scott Binger on his outside as they head down into turn number 3. Here comes Logan looking low up underneath Coffee once again as they keep it going back to single file. Everybody's starting to struggle a little bit here as this track has gotten slicker. A lot more single file racing. People trying to figure out where the fast part of the track is. Massive slider by Kevin Cummings. Or no, that was Bess, I think. Oh, Cummings blinked. So Cummings blinked. So Bess tried a massive slider. It did not work out for him as we go back up here to the lead. Chris McGuire out in front. Hudson has a ton of pressure from Chance Carr behind him. Down into turn number 3 and 4. What's up, Jax? How you doing, buddy? Out of turn number 4. Hudson in second. Carr in third as they head down into turn number 1 and 2. Single file for the top 3 drivers with Carr trying to work the 0-1 as they head down into turn number 3. Hudson gets tight. Out of turn number 4, he's able to keep the spot, but Carr's going to jump down low into turn number 1 and 2. They are definitely interesting to drive. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Chance digging low. Up underneath Hudson. Hudson, good exit. He's going to keep that second spot. Down into 1 and 2. Still side by side for second as Carr continues to work the 0-1. Down the back straightaway. They're going to get back single files ahead into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4 back to single file. Looks like Bess kind of might have had issues. Oh, Kevin Cunningham jumps to pit road as Carr falls back to third and just gets back in line. He's got to get some heat out of those tires. As we move back in the pack, Ryland's made his way up to 4th. Matty Watkins in that 5th spot. Logan in 6th. Matty, regardless of how he may feel back in that 5th position, has definitely had a good run in that number 99. Matthew Logan in the 41 as Josh Fuller is able to maintain 7th. So Fuller got hit by that lap car that came off the wall. That car is definitely not the same anymore. He's able to maintain that 7th spot, but he needs to gain one more position. He is down 4 iRating where he's at. Well, I don't know if that's entirely accurate. It grades it differently, I think. Alright, so Dusty working the back of Josh in that number 8 machine. I don't have that, Jax. I gotta put it up there for you. I don't have the bot. Chris coming up on lap traffic. He's got the 9 up in front of him as I head down into turn number 3 and 4. I'll tell you what, Chris flipped early. He was the first caution of the night. Comes back out on the track, putting these laps down. He has made his way up a few spots up to 21st. Definitely the time. Chris McGuire making... Oh! Chris almost slides up in front of Hudson as they head down into turn number 1 and 2. Hudson able to avoid him. That was almost the second time a lap car is taking out the second place car. Here comes Chance Carr. He's not going to take any chances as they come out of turn number 4. Top 3 single file, no real pressure. Rylan Gray has Maddie closing back in as he almost hits him going into turn number 1 and 2. Down into out of turn 2, down into turn number 3. We got a wreck at the back as Nick Neiman crashes. Let's go take a look and see what happens here. Even in the 23, he's had a tough night. Oh, he gets hit and wrecked up into the wall. Unfortunate for him. He has had a tough night. He got hit by, I think, who was it? I think I know who it is. John, maybe? Nope. Try to figure out who that is in that one car. There's too many ones out there today, guys. Trying to get figured out who's who and where they are. Oh, it is inside 10 laps to go. Okay, cool. We'll find out who that one car is. Who is it? Who is it? The on pit road? Huh. Can't find him. Oh, it might have been Kenneth Best. He might have incident pointed out. I don't know, but he had been into quite a few people as we're going to get a restart here. And we're going to get a restart here inside of 10 laps as Chris McGuire in the lead, led every lap here so far. He's got Tyler Hudson behind him as the pace car pulls off. Green flag is in the air as they come out of turn number 4. Down into 1 and 2. McGuire and Hudson able to gap the field a little bit. That's got to make them feel good as they come down the back straightaway. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Chance at 3rd spot. He's keeping it pretty steady there as they come out of turn number 4. He's got a little bit of a gap. You got to go back to that 4th position before you really see a hard battle. Rylan Gray in that 4th position. Matty Watkins in 5th as they head through 3 and 4. Hudson slips up in turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Chance Carr. We got a battle for 2nd as they head down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be a drag race down the back straightaway. Hudson on the outside. He's going to have the advantage going into turn number 3. He sends it in hard. Out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. McGuire out in front. Hudson 2nd. Chance Carr in 3rd. Rylan Gray 4th. And Matty Watkins in 5th. The battle for 2nd is definitely heating up as they come out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Still single file. Does Chance Carr have anything for the 0-1 and the second position? Out of turn number 4, we're going to get 4 laps to go this time by. 4 laps to go. Chris McGuire out front. Tyler Hudson second. Chance Carr third. Down the back straightaway as we watch the battle for that second position. Chance is going to try and send it in to turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, still single file. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Does he have anything for that second place machine? Down through turn 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, we're going to get 2 to go. 2 laps to go as we watch the battle for that second position. Down the back straightaway, heading towards turn number 3 and 4. Hudson in second. Oh, he gets tight. That's going to throw an opportunity for Chance. Out of turn number 4. 1 lap to go. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Chris McGuire out front. Tyler Hudson second. Chance Carr in third as they slide through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be Chris McGuire, Tyler Hudson, Chance Carr for your top 3. What a long one here tonight, guys. I will tell you that. Wow. Good race. Chance Carr gave it his all as McGuire takes the victory easily here tonight. Chris McGuire with the win. Tyler Hudson second. Chance Carr in third. Rylan Gray is going to finish in that 4th position. Matty Watkins 5th. Matthew Logan in 6th. Dusty finishes in 7th. Mason Coffey in 8th. Josh Fuller drops back to that 9th position. He had a fast one tonight before that contact. Corey in 10th. Scott in 11th. BJ in 12th. Logan in that 13th position. Luke in 14th. Steven 15th. John in 16th. Terry Woody in 17th. Robert Devers 18th. Chris Ansell in 19th. Nick Neben in 20th. Kenneth Best in 21st. Kevin 22nd. Eric 23rd. Gavin rounds out the field in that 24th position. I'll tell you what, it was hard for me. I'm sure it was hard for them. This was a long one here tonight as Chris McGuire takes the victory in that 0 machine. And guys, as always,